Alright. I'm gonna try to do this. This is what my face looks like all the time. No makeup. All the dark spots. Okay. So usually I will start with some kind of primer. This is good, but I also like my Laura Geller. That's the one I'm gonna use today. Okay, Laura Geller. My setup really sucks, so I'm not gonna be looking at the phone the whole time because my mirror's over here and it's lit, so I'll be going back and forth. I've really been liking this stuff. This is the Kat Von D Good Apple. It's really nice. It has a good texture. I don't know, I like it. But normally I just do like a powder foundation. There's a couple of those that I use, but I'm gonna do this one today because this is what I've been wearing when I've been doing my makeup. So I do my primer, and then see, look at this. Whoa, it works really well, and it doesn't take a lot of it. I don't think, like, just barely, hardly anything. I think it's a very minimal amount of product. I was kind of disappointed when I first got this little pan because it didn't seem like it had very much in it. But as I've been using it, I've noticed it's going to last me a really long time because it doesn't take very much at all. So I use a brush. I don't know what this is. It's a foundation brush. You can use any kind of foundation brush. I have a bunch of them, and I go back and forth. But I just make sure I have it really blended in so I don't have like little cakey like creases or anything. And if you want, like if you have these spots like I do, you can go in and just add a little bit more, but I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer, so I don't really normally do that. I just did though, I don't know why. So after I do that, I will go in with some sort of concealer. Probably going to do my IT Cosmetics, which is this one. The Bye Bye Under Eye stuff. I like it. You can use it with pretty much any foundation. I haven't found one yet that I can't use this with, which is nice. And you can just go in like with your finger on this stuff because it kind of melts. It goes in pretty nicely. I don't know. I like it. Right there. All good. My magic wand is this stuff. So this is the Bare Minerals Well Rested. I don't care what I have on my face. This goes on there. You'll see what I mean. So you just tap it in the lid. And then you take your little brush. For this, I use this really old, janky ass Morphe brush. It has, I don't know, hairspray and stuff all over it. And I just stick it on my eyes and under. See the difference? And it looks like I'm putting a lot on, but it's honestly really not that much. And I won't look like a crazy raccoon person in a minute. Trust the process. Okay. So, some more this side. Wasn't a booger, I promise. And I do all over this side. This side is worse for me than that side because I'm a little spots, but it's okay. I don't even really worry about covering them all the way up anymore. I don't care. Then I use my little dark stuff. This is the Bare Minerals, I think it's just their bronzer, whatever I think it's called like Brick or something, I can't read it. And I use this really like edgy, it has like a hard edge on it, but it's super soft, it's not very dense. And I only use like that much of this, and I barely stick it in there, and I swoosh it all around. And then I do this. And that way, I don't look like I'm all white and dead. And I'm like, I got the cheekbones. Still look kind of sus, but whatever. And then just do that. See, already looks better. Okay. And then I have a couple different eyeshadow palettes that I use. The one that I've been using most recently is my, I don't know, you can say it. It's the Lady Gaga stuff. House, I don't know. I use these two brushes for my eyes. It's the only two brushes I ever use. This one is round-ish. It's tapered, contour, crease. It's just a crease brush. And this one's a little flat, like, it says sweet brush, but I don't know. It's just a basic, like, eyeshadow brush that's bigger and not quite as dense as some of the other eyeshadow brushes. And I always use the same, basically, 3 colors. And it is this one. I don't use glittery eyeshadow, man. Never. Read this thing one time. It was a magazine article, and it was about getting old. And I was like, probably need to read that. So I read it, and it said using glittery eyeshadow can age you. So I quit using that shit. I've never went back. With the exception of, if I'm feeling real bougie, I very, 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 very much like the Urban Decay. And you can tell how much I like this because it's super old and pretty much gone. This isn't the right one, but anywho, they're super glittery and pigmented, and I love them if I'm going like out or something, or to do something, I don't know, if I want to feel like fancy and look old, I guess I use that one. But anywho, it's only mattes for me, so I do in the crease, which you just saw, and then I get a little on the very edge, and I go under my eye. And the only way that this works is if you smudge that shit in there and don't care. Like, you're gonna fix it in a minute, so just do it. And then I use this color, which is just like a little bit lighter. You can do this with anything. Like, you just need a very light color, a dark color, and then like one that's just a shade lighter, like not a super light color. So just 3 colors. And then I'm gonna go just slightly above that one. And I look like a fool right now, I understand, but it'll get better, I promise. And just slightly above this one. And do the same thing as you did with the other color, except for more in the crease and out, like more in the middle part and then out. I don't know what's happening there. Now, this is where the magic happens. You take that light ass color and you stick it on your brush and you go in and you erase everything that you just fucked up. It works, I'm telling you. I always do like that. And it kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it like lifts your eye. And then over here, just the like brow bone and then around. And you just want to like super blend that in. And then do it on that side. Now, you're going, I usually use like some sort of blush. So, I have this big, gigantic, like very like soft brush. And I use this red stuff right here. You can use whatever color you want, just whatever your blush is. I just dab it, and then I like, and I just put it like really high on my cheeks. And I do my nose, and I do my forehead, and then I do my neck. That's it with that. And I don't always use that color, but usually my eyeliner, I do brown. I don't like black eyeliner. The only time I do black is if it's this smudgy shit, and I really like it, but I gotta be doing something to wear that. I'm not doing nothing today, so it's brown. This isn't even eyeliner. It's an eyeshadow pencil. You can use an eyeliner if you want. I have a couple, but this stuff works pretty good. I don't know what it is. It's an eyeshadow pencil. Don't come at me. Don't put that in your eye. Hasn't hurt me so far. That's it. See? This is also magic. This is Laura Geller. And this is the Baked Original Highlighter. And this stuff's awesome. So my under eyes, and I just use like the Laura Geller little brush. My under eyes, I just go like that. See? I don't know. I feel like it looks different. A little highlight. A little on top. Like, and then I make sure I don't have, I always do that, sorry, that's gross, I know, but that's just what I do, man. I wipe off my eyeshadow, my breath, and my lips. And usually I make sure I don't have makeup in my hair. And I use some kind of eyebrow stuff. I'm gonna use this one because I can find it right now. This is just the e.l.f. clear stuff. The brow stuff is really good, and this was like super inexpensive. I don't know, I think it was like $5 or something. and you just like squish it in there. Now, I don't ever do anything else to my eyebrows except for brush them, because you can see I have big ass caterpillars on my face, and I don't need to add to that. Like, it's not necessary. After I do that, I set my face. Doesn't matter what kind of setting spray you use. I like this stuff. Formula Z Unisexy. I thought it said unsexy for a minute, but, and then I just like that, dry it off a bit, and then I do not like mascara. It is my nemesis, but I do like this stuff. This is the Maneater by Tarte. I like it because of the wand. It doesn't have these little bitch ass bristles that stick way out and kill me when I try to use it, and it doesn't take a lot. I'm not a double and triple layer mascara person, so that's it. It's it, man. One layer. Look at that. You see it? I got it on me. A little trick. Let it dry. If you let that dry, it will wipe right off. If you try to wipe it now, it's gonna smudge and get all of your shit, and then you'll have like a rage fest and whatever. This is Lipstick Queen Frog Prince. It turns a beautiful color when you put it on. It's not green. I don't know, it works with your pH or something, so depending, like, everyone that uses it, it's going to be a little bit different of a color. So anyways, I use this. See? Pink. See, it's like a it tends to pipe down once you've had it on for a bit. So that, and then you can like do something real fancy with your hair, because you're all done. That's it. That's what I do every single time when I do my makeup, unless I'm going somewhere like fancy and I do the glitter shit or whatever. Every day, go to is this right here. Here, I'm gonna show you that spot that I got. It dried, and I just went like that, and it came right off. If I wouldn't have let it dry, that wouldn't have happened. That's it. Alright, I don't know what to do now, guys. See ya.